Hey there, Aquarius Sun, Aquarius Moon, Aquarius Rising. It's Maggie. Welcome to Moon Directed. Here we work with energy to see how we can best utilize it to move our life forward in the most positive way possible. And today I am dealing with Mercury retrograde energy. So as you can see, I'm not on my computer and this is fuzzy, so I'm going to go ahead and turn the camera down. I don't know why the autofocus is being so difficult. I don't know, but we'll look at the cards. That's what you're here for anyway. So let's talk about this. This is February 8th through the 14th. Lots of things going on. Valentine's happens this week. That new moon in your sign happens. And that new moon in your sign coincides, of course, with the Chinese New Year, the year of the metal ox. Lots of opportunity to create and manifest in the physical world. But oh my goodness, this is a very potent new moon, and for this to be happening in the first house of you, I really hope that you take the time to take advantage of it and write down what it is that you want to create and manifest. It is going to take time to bring this in. It is going to be a 2-year process probably to really get everything to come in and complete. There should be milestones along the way, but it's going to require consistent effort and perseverance to get where you're going. But I don't want you to let that slow you down from going after it. So you have here the 7 of Pentacles. So it could be something, like I said, it's going to take time to come in, but there's something that seems like you're waiting on more information or information coming in, definitely about bringing in balance, because we have the 6 of Pentacles and we have Temperance card. And so there is a situation that's going to require integrating the divine masculine and feminine inside of you, finding that balance to the give and the take, the be open to receiving from the universe, and also being open to giving. So because one brings in the other, but I love this. You have the 9 of Cups. Dreams are coming true. So Aquarius, this is the energy of there's a situation that requires things to stay in balance with giving and taking. To not be over giving and not be overtaking. That sounds like running faster than someone else, but keeping things in all kinds of balance in order to manifest your dreams, in order to get and this is, again, it's going to be slow and steady progress, but it's progress. It's a possibility to really manifest for you what you want. So we start out with the moon in Capricorn, which is in a very supportive energy with Uranus that rules your sign, and Mars this week, and actually on Monday. And so out of the box, sudden ideas, creative thought process to really bring in like a solution to problems that you're focusing on, and you will be focusing, because even though Mercury is retrograde, boy is it ever, it is in conjunction with the sun, and so it kind of shines a light on what it is that needs to be gone through with a little bit of a fine-tooth comb, what needs to be edited and reworked and reviewed, in order to bring in the solution that you want, because that moon is also going to be in sextile with Neptune, which is about making this kind of a choice. And what you do and how you're going to move things forward in order to capture your dreams and bring them in. And also on Monday, because we're still on Monday, so much happening, Venus is going to conjunct Saturn, and Saturn is a co-ruler of your sign, and so this is a very powerful week for you, Aquarius. While that is happening, it is in sextile energy to Chiron, the wounded healer in Aries, and so the conversations about how you have grown through a situation that needs to be healed, and what are the steps, and what are you going to do next, and how can you bring it all into balance and integrate the shadow and the light of the situation, and integrate and put things into this lovely balance. And so you have here, okay, this is interesting. You have the desire for excessive gain and accumulation leads to misfortune. This is why you've got to keep things in balance. Do not be taking more than you're giving, keeping everything in balance. The greatest contentment is in knowing that when you have enough, and all temptation is banished, escape from the trap that imprisons you, and that comes with abundance. So there is an opportunity to bring in what you want, but there is a necessity for you to be willing to give equally. Like you can't hoard it all to yourself. You are nurtured, protected, and guided by one of the most powerful deities in Taoism. The time has come to harvest all that you have sown. So while you're sitting here awaiting the results, you're going to be able to harvest it, but there's a necessity to keep things in balance, to be willing to not grip so tightly, but be willing to give. Continue to follow the path that is yours alone, and you are assured of abundant success. When you know that you are abundant, and when you know that there's always more to come, then you are not afraid to release and to give. The moon is going to move into conjunction with Pluto on Tuesday at 12:22 p.m. and that's Eastern time in the United States. And they're going to have this conversation about this transformation that is happening. And then the moon goes void of course, which means that there's no more major aspects until the moon moves into the next sign, which is your sign of Aquarius, and that isn't until 8:20 p.m. And so this is a large void of course opportunity to be creative in your thinking, to get things organized, to meditate and request the guidance and the help that you need, to listen for the messages from spirit. It's a really good time to be very receptive from the energies of the universe and to rest and to prepare. And so that is the best way to use that energy. Mercury is going to square with Mars in Taurus on Wednesday, making this an opportunity for people to really speak angry words in Aquarius. I have children that are Aquarians, and nobody can rip someone a new one quite the way an Aquarius can. So just be very careful that you are comfortable with what you are saying, and that you have no regrets, okay? There should not be regrets attached to whatever is discussed. There may be a better way to say things, I'm just saying. Okay, so Moon conjuncts Saturn, which is a co-ruler of your sign, on Wednesday. And then the moon moves on to talk to Venus. And when it's talking to Venus, so Saturn is like, what is the structure? How are you going to build this? Venus says, what is this thing of value that we are working toward? And Jupiter says, how can we expand it? And then you get to Mercury, and it's how do you communicate this to others? And so with that Mercury being in square with Mars, try to take the high road, is all I'm really strongly advising here. So then for this energy, you have that you are renewing your life. You're letting go of what doesn't work, and I stand in the light of my truth. So yes, speak your words of truth. Absolutely. I'm not saying don't do that. Of course you should do that. But perhaps choose ones that don't create karmic baggage that you have to work through later, would be my recommendation on that. And then Thursday we have that new moon happening at 2:05 p.m. And right before that happens at 10 a.m. the moon, Venus will conjunct Jupiter, which is this opportunity to really expand and grow whatever you want with this new moon. This is where that energy comes from. Plus there's a couple of really good asteroids that are in there helping in this mix. And so it's really important that you write down what you want and how you want to get there. Maybe not all the steps, just the first couple. And how do you want to feel about everything is very beneficial when we're talking about Venus being in play with the moon. So wow, you have a lot going on here. So love this though. You have a win-win outcome is forecasted. Beautiful. You have it is time to release negativity. This is the clutter that you are letting go of. Let it go. The negativity, the bad feelings about a situation, the things that do not work in your life, let them go. Wow, you have the Libra one here, a win-win forecast is outcome, and you also have the other Libra card, a new romantic cycle begins. And so does that mean that you've met the romantic partner that you're moving into the new cycle with? No, it could mean several things. One, you're releasing the negativity about a current situation so that you and your partner can elevate into a new romantic cycle. It could mean that you are clearing out the emotional baggage from a past relationship so that it allows the opportunity for a new relationship to come in. And for some of you, it could be that you are ending a relationship so that you can start a new one. But I don't see anything here that says that there's an ending. I feel like if there was going to be an ending, it probably already happened. And this is about eliminating the emotional baggage that is attached to that situation, is what that looks like. So moon moves into Pisces at 2:23 a.m. on Friday, which is some really sweet energy. Over the course of the next 2 days, that moon is going to come into conjunction with Neptune, which is this dreamy, dreams come true kind of feeling to it, which is really nice. And we have Mercury conjuncting Venus, which is going to be having that conversation, that heart to heart with the people that really matter about what is it that you're trying to accomplish? What do you really want? What's important to you? This is some really soft, sweet, romantic energy going on around this Valentine's weekend, which is nice for a change. So there is a need to accept a situation for what it is, or to accept help and guidance from the universe. But in order to get that, you have to ask for it. So don't forget to do that when you're planting your seeds of intention. And looking through the people to the future and realizing there is something really great on the other side. A win-win forecast is outcome. There is a way, outcome is, how did they say it? Is forecast. A win-win outcome is forecast. I'm dyslexic. You just have to go with it. So you have, oh, this is beautiful. You have shared inspiration. Throw yourself into a new project. Be willing to let go of time constraints and rules and really be aware of whatever fulfills your heart. In other words, this is a project that is going to take time. So don't worry about that. Just be focused on where it is you want to go. Chase down the dream that you want. And you have adrift in the shallow waters. Take a few deep breaths and reconnect to your inner peace and notice the small things and appreciate them. The best way to manifest is to get yourself into higher vibrational energy, and the easiest way to do that is through gratitude. So take a look around your life and where are the good things? Where can you count your blessings of abundance, you know, and not worry so much about don't be in a lack mentality, because that's what you're going to manifest is more lack. So be in the abundance and count your blessings and see all the good things, so that is what you continue to grow. Because when this moon is in the position that it is on Sunday, it is about the growth. And the moon is moving into Aries, and Aries, you have that energy of let's take some action. We need to take some action in the direction that you want to go. And so, oh, look at this. So this is about you loving yourself. You have escapists. Come home to yourself. Be your unique self. Aquarius has been kind of shackled for the last couple of years while your co-ruler has been up there in its other sign of Capricorn, where they want all the structure and boundaries, and now you're kind of being set free. So you get to come home to your unique self and share your gifts with the world of who you really are. And then we have, you deserve sugar, not salt. You deserve the sweet things. And sometimes it's you that has to give them to you. Usually at this point, I like to turn the camera up and say goodbye to you, but that silly autofocus is not working. Okay, it's me probably, but anyway. So we're just going to leave it down, but I did get you these cute little Chinese fortune cookies in honor of this new year, Chinese New Year of the metal ox, and you have health. An excellent time to start an exercise program or diet. Many new friendships are on the horizon. So part of this cycle could be reacquainting yourself with friends or making new ones as you journey through this shift and this transition that you are making. But, as far as romance goes, it looks like there's a real opportunity for you to grow something here that is balanced and sustainable. It's a matter of letting go of the negativity of past relationships or past negativity within the relationship you currently are in. You guys have a great new moon in your sign. Sorry for the fuzziness, but I'm out of here anyway. I'll talk to you soon.